Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team player review. Let's take a look at the Argentine who plays for Juventus. A special squad building challenge reward, Paulo Dybala. So this is an 86 rated blue and purple version of the Juventus striker. It's very similar of course to his inform that you could pick up on the market. This version has 89 pace, 91 dribbling and 88 shooting. He is of course 5'9", medium work rates, left footed, only a 3-star weak foot, but he does have nice 4-star skills. So the first of two team options you've got is, well, this is my Italian league side. It features some special players again, such as Buffon, De Rossi and Parolo. However, I use Dybala in a more hybrid type of team. It's this 4-3-3 second variant. It features more special players again in Omar Toprak, Dembele and of course Dele Alli, both of which play for Spurs. It's a really nice team and I enjoyed playing with Dybala up top in this squad. And let's move on to the in-game stats, shall we? Of which, well, they're pretty impressive. There's some nice dark green stats there in some pretty key areas. Now, this is the first time in a long time that I've actually used Dybala as a player on basic chemistry. I decided not to boost in certain areas because I like the look of his stats when I boosted it, just using the basic chemistry style. However, if you do want to highlight a couple of areas, maybe the marksman style would be right for you, which would increase his dribbling, his shooting and his physical somewhat as well. But however, I just stuck with the basic today. So there are pros and cons for this Argentine striker, and we'll get the negatives out of the way first, as usual. Firstly, his weak foot. I mentioned earlier, it's only 3-star, and if anything, to me, it felt nearly worse than that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it as well. He's not very good on that right foot. I might have scored one out of the many goals that I scored with this guy on that weaker foot, and it would have just been basically a tap-in. Yeah, I would highly recommend sticking on that left foot. It's the way to go, trust me, with this player. Next up, his strength. He's a very weak player. This one has had a nice strength increase, I must admit, to around 70 in-game, but that's still not too much, especially when you're sort of a small player. You're going to get pushed off the ball, I guarantee it, once or twice with this guy. And then, of course, he's not great in the air. You're not going to be whipping that ball in from wide and trying to score lots of headers with Dybala. Again, that's just not his play style. He is a very sort of run at the defence, utilising his amazing pace and fantastic dribbling kind of striker. And these are all of the first few positives that we've got to talk about. His acceleration is what makes him feel blisteringly quick. It's way quicker than his overall sprint speed. His acceleration is in the 90s, which is fantastic. Also, an extremely agile player with decent balance as well. And put that together with his fantastic ball control and sublime dribbling, and you get a menace on the ball. He's great at running at defenses, terrorizing them, just really sort of putting them under pressure. They don't know which way you're going to go, and even if they do, you can chop and change your direction in no time at all. He does, of course, have 4-star skill moves, and that can help you change direction using certain chops and spins, and, you know, there's a lot in his locker in terms of getting past your opposition's defense. He also had impressive stamina. This guy will not run out of steam, or didn't for me anyway, within the 90 minutes, and also felt pretty good during extra time a couple of times as well in the daily knockout tournaments. So he helped me qualify for FUT Champs. I put it all down to him, actually. He was a very solid player to have in my FUT Champs squad. Next up, he is a versatile player. This particular item has also got 80 passing, which makes him a really decent candidate for someone playing at cam. You know, if you wanted to use a different strike force, you could have this guy sitting behind them, and he'd do a great job at feeding balls through to your strike force. And of course, he could take shots on his deadly left foot, which is our final positive, his shooting and especially his finishing. You'll see some of the goals that he scored here are quite impressive. He knows where the back of the net is, this Argentine striker, and Juventus have got a bit of a gem in Paulo Dybala. So that was my review on the Squad Building Challenge 86 rated Dybala. I really enjoyed him, and he's a great collector's item for my ultimate team. As I said, he is very similar to his inform, which you guys could go out and pick up on the market, and I'm sure he will perform pretty similarly to this guy. So if you've enjoyed, smash a like on the video, and don't forget to leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.